Oh, more exciting than getting blocked by your main chick or sliding in that same night. You know what time it is. This is qualified opinions, baby. That's right. Mask up, America. Wear your damn mask as we head to this holiday season. Stay safe. Shout out to everybody watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. What's up?
All I'm gonna say is everything is not alleged. Everything is not alleged.
We got our man Chains back. He got the chains on. You heard of 2 Chains, ladies and gentlemen. This
Toxic.
is BKD6
Toxic.
Chains.
BKD, all 2021, ladies. You know you like Toxic B.
He got the
We
braids
got it
out.
for you. Not only D, but this qualified opinions, baby.
So we're gonna be hitting it off this week. We got the segment for y'all, our NFL pick'em. So y'all know how this go. Y'all been following us all year. We're gonna shoot over to my man DC. He's gonna say how we did last week. After that, we're gonna run through our picks. We're gonna update y'all on our man Rel picks later on. He was unable to come out with us tonight. He'll be back next week. We got some good stuff in store for y'all next week as well. I'm gonna shoot it over to DC.
All right, so I'm gonna start with the week. So Rouse and Byron, you gentlemen both went 9-6. I went 10-5, and the guy missing today, Rel, get well soon, brother. Went 11-4.
I should have went 11-4 too.
You should have went.
Quick disclaimer for
Yeah.
y'all that don't know who watched last week. I did change 3 games on Sunday in our group message, and 2 of those games, the team that I originally had winning won, so I went 9-6 instead of 11-4. I should be 2 games back from this brother and 1 game back from this brother, but I messed myself up.
And instead,
I'm
he is
4 games back and 3 games back.
he is currently actually no,
There's more?
it's less. It's your Oh, no, it's right.
Yeah,
You're three
4 and
behind
3.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, in first place, Byron 125, 64 and 1. I'm in second place, 124, 65 and 1. It's getting hot in here. Y'all feel that heat? Rel is in third place at 122, 67 and 1, and Rouse is now last at 121, 68 and 1.
The come up is going to happen. I haven't given up fully. I'm like 50%. My win probability is going down, ladies and gentlemen. I might not have a ring this year, but just know if I don't, I'm coming back strong next year. Just it is Thursday, so the game already on, but everybody kind of made their picks. Me and Rel went with the Patriots. Byron and DC went with the Rams. It's looking like me and Rel about to already put that L next to our book unless Cam Newton pull off some heroic stuff. So let's just move on to Sunday.
Shout out to the great coaching of the Rams despite that horrible quarterback. They are going to win the NFC West.
Kenny Young with a pick six.
Cooper Cup, your boy, most underrated
My
receiver
little
in the
Cooper
league.
Cup.
And we was watching him on film, just ridiculous.
He's too fast to be that big.
Yeah, and he's too strong to be that small.
That's a fact too.
Their defense alone can carry them to the NFC Championship game, depending on who they play, as it did the year they made to the Super Bowl, because
That's
their defense is really, really good.
Well, Goff put up good numbers. Here's the thing: we talk about Jared Goff because of his ability. He can do the job. He's just not as good as the elite quarterbacks in this league. He's average at best, and I do mean at best.
But we looking good on that Rams pick.
Indeed.
Yeah, y'all got that. It's not I can do about that. Not I can do about that. Let's move on to Sunday. We have Vikings at Bucks. I guess I'll start with this one. I wanted to give it to Byron, but yeah, I am gonna give it to you because there's 2 quarterbacks you love. Got Tom Brady on one side, your first cousin. He's been removed from everybody else's side of the family, but he's still a part of yours. So who you got winning this game on Sunday? This is a must win for both teams.
You did say that the Vikings are still in the hunt. Yes, these are 2 quarterbacks that I do support.
White people.
First cousins and the greatest of all time, greatest living American, one of the 3 greatest white men of all time. You know the spill. This actually will be a barbecue, DC, because they don't do cookouts for white people. They do barbecues. Okay. So barbecue in Florida, that can get crazy. I'm sure there'll be fans there wearing no masks. I'm going Tampa in a close game. I think they need a big win to prove that they're elite, even though they aren't probably right now. They're still figuring things out. Tampa in a close game.
I said Tampa was going to make the playoffs. I still do believe they have the ability to make the playoffs, especially with the fall off of the Cardinals in recent weeks. So with all that being said, though, the Buccaneers are coming off a bye, and they need this win. This is a must-win game for Tom Brady and the Buccaneers because if they have any just vision of playing the first home Super Bowl, they have to win this game. So I'm going with the Buccaneers to win this game as well.
I too am going with Tampa Bay. Now the spread on this game is 6.5. Don't trust that spread.
Agreed.
Minnesota is the most unpredictable team in the NFL.
Agreed.
They play very well. They play up. They play down. I
Like their
think,
coach. Sometimes he's up, sometimes he's down.
Okay. I don't have any comment for what their coach does on,
Neither do
especially
I.
not off the field. And I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay in a close game. I'll say a field goal separates.
Yeah,
it.
I'll say 3-4.
But I will say if Minnesota gets Dalvin Cook going and he starts going early, it could be a long day. But I'm picking Tampa.
Agreed.
I
This
think
defense is overrated.
The best thing for Tampa, though, is to get the 5 seed so they can play the NFC least winner, which should
That's
basically
anybody
be...
in the NFC.
Well, yeah.
I want the Giants or the football team right now. Maybe the Giants. I don't know if I really want the football team.
They are.
They
We'll get to
might-
them, but they're
Giants
playing
are
well.
playing the best football in that division right now.
I think both defenses are around the same, and both offenses are inept.
Yeah, but I feel like the Giants just won against Seattle in Seattle with their backup quarterback.
Colt McCoy.
That is, you know, that was Colt McCoy's first time playing
Yeah,
since
since
2012
that was his
or
first
13.
win. That was his first win
Yeah,
since
like
2014. 14.
Okay, I knew it was somewhere around the fact that I was well, not a kid, but I didn't even know Colt McCoy was still in the NFL. I'll just leave it at that. We're gonna double back. It's another quarterback you love, Kyler Murray. This team is 6-6. You had them making the playoffs. They not looking good right now, and they're going against a team that we just said is coming off
Big
very
win for
good
the Giants.
and defensive. This team is playing good. We made a lot of jokes about you, Joe Judge. We do apologize.
I liked you.
You are not the only Joe Judge in New York right now. I thought that you was the baseball player at first, but it's okay. You got this team playing high
Judge.
energy. Huh?
Aaron Judge.
I know, but I was trying to be funny.
He actually wins, unlike the Yankees. We love it here,
I'm an
baby.
Orioles fan now.
I know.
So
We're going to take shots at the Yankees all year.
So who you got winning this game? Cardinals or Giants?
Cardinals is a must-win for them. I had them, I think, at 9-7 as a wild card, so they're about where I had them. Playing terrible as of
They
late.
finished strong. They are playing very bad right now.
Yes, defensively, they can't stop anything. You losing Chandler Jones was big.
Most underrated defensive player in the league.
Had him winning DPOY and he got hurt week 2.
Yeah, you can definitely renege on that. I understand. Kyler is better than Colt McCoy. I think we all agree. These coaches, I mean,
How
Joe
long is
Judge.
Dan Jones out?
I think he's questionable for this game.
I mean, Kyler's better than whoever plays quarterback for them.
Yeah, I think Kyler has a bounce back day, and I think DeAndre Hopkins is going to eat up whoever the corner
Daniel Jones
that we
did
on.
practice today. Limited, but he practiced.
I'll go Cardinals in a close one. Whatever the spread is when DC goes, I think the Giants will cover because I think they are playing very well. They're a man, the football team, but I'm going to go Cardinals in
And
a
that
close
means
one.
you're not going to like what I'm about to say. I'm going to go with the Giants.
Okay, I love it. Let's go. I love it. He won that game, America.
I feel like the Giants are playing better football right now.
You've been on them, though. You have been on them a lot this year.
I started to see them trend upward, and they started playing hard.
Well, they're
so
going
I
to get the
started
over because we said four wins for them at least, four to five.
We did think they were going to have a top 5 pick, and they are not going to have a top
Yeah,
5
not
pick.
gonna-
Joe Judge, baby. Good
They're
job.
going to win their division.
Okay.
But they're going to win this game also. The spread on this is Arizona -2. If you say the Giants are going to cover, that means they're probably going to win the football game.
Well, all you betting folks out there, man knows what he's talking about.
I'm going with the other side of this table. I'm going with the Cardinals to win this game. This is a must-win game for the Cardinals. I think the NFC least is going to come down to those last couple weeks where certain teams play each other, divisional-wise. But I think the Cardinals, this is must-win if they want to stay in this playoff race. If they're 6-7, they
Yeah.
might not make it at that point. They might not make it.
I think if they might not make it now.
That's a
Yeah,
fact,
It's,
too.
it's going to be
That's a
tough.
fact, too.
NFC's tough.
I'll start with this one. It was Chiefs at Dolphins. This is my upset of the week.
Okay.
I think the Dolphins will win this football game, but I'm picking the Chiefs for pick sake.
Okay. I can agree.
I do think this is the upset of the week, possibly. Brian Flores, we just talked about the Giants. Brian Flores has these Dolphins playing amazingly. It doesn't matter who's playing quarterback, whether it's Tua or Fitzpatrick. The offense, while it's not amazing or as we've said, flashy, they are winning football games, and that's all you really need to do. I don't care if we win by 1 point or half a point, even though that's not an NFL. A dub is a dub. But I wouldn't be surprised if we start to record next week or on Sunday and we see this and the Dolphins have won this game.
If they win, I will give you all the credit because they ain't winning. I did say the Chiefs will get the 1 seed. I think y'all didn't believe me when I said it. They're going to get the 1 seed.
Who ain't believe you?
I think y'all looked at me like they're not going to get it. And I
You
said
thought
they
we
gonna
believed in the Steelers?
No, I didn't think I believed in the Steelers. I
Okay.
just thought y'all thought the Steelers were going to get it by default because of their light schedule. I think that was why.
Let's speak on that. Well, did they play this week?
We'll wait till.
I'll wait till I get to them. I'll wait till I get
Yes,
to
I
them.
mean, I'm just saying. I think the Chiefs are just on fire right now. They
Best team
always
in the
find a
NFC.
way to win.
I think. All right. So
Their defense is suspect though.
I think the problem with the Chiefs is they're not motivated right now, nor should they be. I think they played down.
It's coming
to
too
the
easy
teams.
to them.
Yeah, they're playing down to. They almost lost to
Broncos.
Yeah, and it just they make it look difficult when it really doesn't.
I think it's like the Warriors type situation.
Yeah, they're just bored. They need something to
I
pick
wouldn't
them
be mad
up.
at that. But
And
Tyreek Hill is balling.
That's why, of course, he is.
Tyreek Hill is balling.
He's Tyreek Hill. But
Is the backflip disrespectful?
no,
It's
They're
actually
grown men.
I don't think so.
They
I don't
grown
think so.
men.
Stop me from doing it.
Yeah.
They grown men.
Stop me from doing it.
Like you said, I would not be surprised if the upset happened here. Like because they're lacking that motivation, they might need something to wake them up a little bit.
And this would be a statement game for the Dolphins.
The spread on this is 7. Pick Miami, ladies and gentlemen.
Their defense is built to stop a team like the Chiefs.
Yep, they got 3 corners.
But they don't have the pass rush.
That is a fact. But Kyle Van Noy might give you a surprise game, along with what's his name? They used to play for the Patriots too. What's the other dude? He was on the Lions last year, but now he's with the Dolphins. Black. He was on the Browns at one point too. What is his name? Oh my God! Give me a second, America.
Either way, I'm picking Kansas City. I'm not picking them with the spread though. So if you picking the spreads, go with Miami. But for the
I
win
think Kansas
purposes,
City will cover with a late touchdown, but it will be close. I love to see Tua do his thing. I thought the Dolphins were a playoff team. I said a couple weeks ago they probably will sneak in, and Flores might be potentially in the Coach of the Year discussion. I mean that's a crapshoot in the NFL, but I love that guy. I love Miami and Mahomes takes South Beach. It'll be fun to see. Maybe they make some State Farm commercials while he's out there.
A-Rod's not out there.
Yeah, who's the real star of those commercials?
A-Rod is.
You know what? Actually, he is. Yeah, he's actually pretty good.
I don't know who I was thinking. I know who I was thinking about, but he's not there. But they do have Shaq Lawson, which I did not.
I didn't know.
They got
He was
Agba, Shaq Lawson. The corners are really solid.
I think Byron Jones is overrated, but it's fine.
In that system, though, he
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
have to
number
be the
2.
guy
He's
because
number 2.
Xavier Howard's better than him. So
Agreed.
Indeed.
Even though Xavier Howard does also have his own issues as well, if you ask me.
I like Xavier. I think he's solid. But next game.
That's gonna bother me, but I can't think of it. I'm gonna think of it in a few.
is he on the Lions still?
I don't think so.
No.
Y'all asking me to name Detroit Lions. You got me.
Matt Stafford's wife and her
Probably.
goofiness.
Oh, yeah. Don't bring her up around me.
Well, since we're talking about them, Detroit Lions at Packers. I think this is a 1-2-3 kind of game at this point.
Hey,
I mean, you the one that like picking the Lions, brother. You tell us.
Hey, yo, did they win last week?
why didn't you keep? Did you keep that pick?
I did
No,
not. That was
I'm
one of the
mad
picks.
at you because
That's
you
one
said
of-
it on the show.
That's one of the picks I did
He's
not
like,
keep.
yeah, every coach that's been fired, the team has won the next week. I'm like,
That's
they
one of
have.
the picks I did not keep, bro. You pick a team after they fired a coach because everybody's fired up. So, America, that's one of the games that I switched. I was stupid. It's okay. It
I'll
happens.
probably never pick against Green Bay because they play every game in Lambeau except like 2.
I'm not
This
picking
is
them
one of
this
the
week.
2.
So
I'm not picking them this week.
I think Aaron Rodgers has a very big day, and this could get ugly early.
Yes, I agree.
It's a divisional game. I don't think
What's
it's
the
going to
spread?
be ugly. 7.5.
Cover.
I think it'll be a touchdown game.
I think Green Bay still has a lot of
31-20.
juice.
Jamie Collins. He's
Jamie
still on the
Collins.
Lions.
Yeah,
I thought he was on the Dolphins. I don't
He's
know.
he
goofy
was
anyway.
with the Browns
He's
and
goofy
Patriots,
anyway. He's
yeah,
goofy.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's goofy. Good thing
He's
we
on
didn't
the
sign him
Dolphins.
because they were talking to him.
Facts.
Yeah.
Titans at We was all picking Packers, right?
Yeah, Packers.
Titans at Jaguars. DC. This is a 1-2-3 pick'em game. Even the Jaguars did almost beat the Raiders last week. If you ask me, Greg Williams called that blitz to keep Trevor Lawrence for the Jets.
They wouldn't have fired him if that's the case.
It's a PR move. PR move.
We know who needs to
You
be
can't
fired.
come out. You can't come out and say you tanking.
We know who needs to be fired.
Oh yeah, Adam Gase.
Okay.
But
DC's boy.
Please don't send me down that
Here's
rabbit
my
hole.
thing real quick. Here's
I'm
my
trying
thing real
to,
quick.
but he ain't gonna.
Did Greg Williams have a job after the season?
He should have a job with a team though.
But was he gonna have a job with the
Oh, no,
Jets
they
after
clean the house.
season?
No.
So why not have him be the scapegoat for why y'all lost? Because everybody feel like they should have won. He thought of a 0 blitz on when the fastest person on the field is not a player of your caliber. You are playing 0 blitz with a dude whose speed on Madden is like 98 and he ran a 4.3. I'm not. What is wrong with y'all? And to be honest,
all right, and Greg Williams' defense on that play call, the play before that, they were in a zone,
and Nelson Aguilar almost scored.
Derek Carr overthrew him.
Facts.
Derek
He
Carr
overthrew
makes
him
that
twice.
throw.
He overthrew him twice too.
But if he makes that throw, that's game
Still
ends right there.
Agreed.
So
But
they're terrible.
I still think it was more so the Jets than it was anything.
Jaguars need to fire that coach. Speaking of coach, they need to fire Doug Marrone.
They
Needs to
did
go.
fire the GM though, didn't they? I think they fired the GM.
Yeah, fired the
so
GM.
they're starting the
Justin Fields will be the quarterback next year. I think they have some good pieces, but
Jerome Robinson has been amazing.
Justin Fields will be quarterback for who?
the Jaguars. Number 2 pick. Number 2 overall pick. Run to the podium.
About the Jaguars.
Mr. Khan.
We thought about we started talking
The
about
Titans need to win this game. King Henry comes back this week. Their defense is terrible though.
Their
Titans.
defense is terrible. They
Titans-
are down to give up 21 in the first quarter and fight their way back the rest of the
Yeah, this might be I think, like you said, it's gonna be a close game, closer than people
Yeah.
think.
Who's playing
Titans
quarterback for the Jaguars?
Your boy, what's his name?
No, not Luton. It
No,
wasn't
Luton
him.
no more.
Last
Minshew
year,
back?
it was Glennon. It was
Oh.
Mike Glennon.
Yeah,
So
it is Mike
I
Glennon. It's
forgot.
Mike Glennon. It's Mike Glennon.
Well, then, yeah.
I don't care who's starting. I'm still picking the Titans. But it's
No,
Mike
if
Glennon.
Gardner Minshew out there, it might be a ball game.
Yeah, Titans, y'all need this one.
Yeah. Next game.
Just hand the ball off.
Well, they haven't named the starter. Doug Marrone said it'll depend on who plays the best in practice this week.
That sounds terrible.
Battle with two horrible teams
week
this
is
year.
this?
It's week 14.
Yeah,
that
that
sounds
sounds like
terrible.
what week is this?
That sounds terrible.
That's why he needs to go, America.
Facts. Cowboys at Bengals.
Oh my gosh, do we have to pick?
I should. Hey, listen.
Yeah,
pick your
we
boy.
giving it to you because you said one team was going to be possibly a Super Bowl contender. The other team was supposed to have 7
I was
wins.
wrong on both fronts, as I have been on the show a lot. America, as you can see, Cowboys showed some semblance of life early on in that Ravens game. We can all agree, right? A little bit early on.
No.
The Ravens gave them life.
Andy Dalton plays pretty well against us, so that's what I'll give you.
Andy Dalton is playing his former
That's
team.
not true either. He has his lowest completion percentage against us versus any team. His career record is now 8-9. The Bengals have wins against us, so that makes you think that, but he's really not good against us either.
But you give the quarterback the team. So he's had very disrespectful moments against us.
AJ Green has had very
He was
disrespectful.
the quarterback throwing it to him.
No.
Wide
That
receiver
tip
can't get the
pass-
ball without the quarterback.
Yeah, AJ Green did. Did you watch those?
I'm
catches?
hoping for a big day from Zeke. I haven't really got one all year.
No, you have not. You
Mark
said that man was the
Cooper.
best running back in
Well,
the league.
it ain't him this year. It
Okay.
ain't him this year.
Is it him next year?
I don't know who it is.
All right,
It's probably Dalvin Cook or King Henry. But
Okay. Ho. Did you just disrespect that white man in Carolina?
no, right now, I mean,
I
he's
said
hurt.
next year.
I don't know. We got to see what's going on next year. We don't know what's going to happen. But this is a big game for.
Tennessee. I'm sorry.
Dallas.
Not
This is
a
not a
big
big
Dallas
game.
is
Either
done.
one. No, this is a big game. They got to tank. See who tanks the hardest to get.
Oh, they are fighting for the third pick in the draft.
yeah, see who tanks the
This
hardest.
is for the third pick
I
in the
think
draft.
Dallas is going to win though. Still,
Here's my question. Should Dallas have drafted C.D. Lamb?
No.
If they drafted an offensive lineman, would they be in the situation they're in currently?
Yes. Because their defense
well,
is still
who was
terrible.
on the board?
But is their defense terrible or are they just playing terrible? Because outside of Byron Jones, who none of us like, their defense is intact from last year.
They weren't good last
They were
year.
average.
They weren't good last
They're
year.
super below average right
And
now.
they changed coordinators.
That's a fact.
I
They
just
changed everything.
think you take the best player available. CeeDee Lamb was better than whoever was on the board.
I didn't feel
at
like
that
they
time.
needed him. I felt like it was more of a luxury pick.
What was Chase on? What's his name?
Yeah, Chase on from LSU.
Yeah.
But he hasn't done anything.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I haven't heard his name all year.
Me neither.
I'm gonna go with Dallas only because who's playing quarterback for the Bengals? Can anybody tell me?
It might be Finley again.
I think it might be
Okay.
Finley.
Who played last week? It wasn't Finley though.
Nah, it was the other boy.
Okay, so give me Dallas off of that conversation right there. And
That's-
I've never picked Dallas.
That alone shows how good Joe Burrow is that he was able to get a couple wins with that team. Those bums.
I mean, no, they. I like
Yeah, T. Higgins.
Boyd and
I like that
I
offensive
love Tyler Boyd.
And Joe Mixon been hurt almost the whole season.
Yeah, he hasn't played. Don't remind me.
It was Brandon Allen.
Gosh, yeah.
What's that name? Did he play for the Panthers last year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I knew that name.
Give
sounded
me
familiar.
Who am I picking?
You said
You
Dallas.
said Dallas.
Cowboys to cover.
Who are you picking?
I'm picking
Ron?
Dallas.
The spread is 3.5. It probably
Cowboys,
is a 3-point game.
yeah.
It's a
I mean, when you
3-point
look
game.
at it though, who really were they gonna pick?
Because who was it? CeeDee Lamb and then who else?
That was notable. Kavon Chason was notable.
Where did he go?
He went to Jacksonville.
Hasn't
That's
really
why
done
you haven't
anything.
heard his name.
Yeah, facts. Kenneth Murray, Cesar Ruiz,
He was the best pick for the rest of the first
Isaiah
round.
Wilson, who's had a pretty good year.
Best pick for the rest of the first round.
Yeah, he was probably the best pick at that moment because nobody. It was really.
And
no
it wasn't
offense.
guaranteed that they were going to pay Amari at the time either.
I think everybody knew he was paying Amari. They give
They
up too
pay
much
everybody
to pay him.
except
That too.
Dak.
They pay everybody on offense.
No
Except
comment.
Dak.
Except that. No comment.
Poor Dak. It wasn't.
Yeah. Texans at Bears. This is a trap game, ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody
I'm starting
wants
with
to
you
pick
on
this
this one, DC.
Why?
You seen it coming.
I'm gonna go with the best quarterback on the field. Give me Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans.
I'm gonna follow that up. Oh my God. Chicago.
All right, you know Trubisky is your boy.
Actually, Trubisky is my boy. I think he's better than Nick Foles. I've been saying that all year.
this is a
And I've
terrible
been picking the Bears a
game.
lot this year, but I'm not picking the Bears this week.
It's
even.
in
Spread is even.
Chicago.
It is in Chicago.
Spread is
Chicago.
Who's is okay?
Mitchell Trubisky is starting.
I'm gonna go. I may regret this.
He going Chicago.
I may regret this, America, but I'm going to Chicago. Chicago, Chi-Town, Chirac. Hey, all my shooters in them. Dirkio. All y'all, man. I need y'all to show up, do something. I need something. Need a miracle. Chicago, baby.
I need that.
Let's go.
Chicago.
Panthers at Broncos. I'm gonna take the Panthers in this game.
Oh gosh, do we have to pick?
I don't really have much to say. I'm just gonna take the
A lot of these games are terrible.
Yeah,
this
facts.
week.
I'm going with the Panthers as well. Now that you say that. Actually.
You know you going with your man Jeezy Lock.
Go ahead.
You know you going Jeezy.
He's terrible this year. He is absolutely awful this
So
year.
you picking the Panthers?
Yeah.
All right. We got a 1-2-3 game. It's the 0-12 Jets versus the Seahawks. The Seahawks desperately need this game to try to get on track on offense and defense.
I like the Jets in the spread, though.
What?
13.5.
Agreed. But Seahawks gonna win this game.
It's a high spread. Yeah, they better win. They better
Facts.
win. Or
They lose this game, yo.
you better win. They are going.
The Jets gonna do
If
everything.
they lose this game, Pete Carroll's seat might start getting a little hot. You heard it here first, America.
They better not lose this game. Russell Wilson, I don't know what happened to you, brother. You might be 1-2 stepping too much at home. For all you people out there.
I'll go next. Colts at Raiders. I'm picking the Colts to win this game. I really like what the Colts have been doing. I said this, so I'll double back in a couple seconds. Just remember I said Colts right here, and we'll come back later to that.
Vegas needs this game.
They need this game.
They have a better quarterback.
We need
Pick
them
them
to
and
lose
go
this
to the
game.
playoffs.
And I'm going to pick them this week.
Okay.
They need this
Ooh.
win. They need this win.
You on my side of town, ain't you?
They need
Yeah, I
this
don't
win.
believe in them. They don't play enough defense for me.
Facts.
So
But they can rush the passer, though. They will be in Phillip Rivers' face.
hand the ball off. It's all right.
Vegas needs this win, I think.
It's fine.
They do.
My man JT can tote the rock.
Sometimes.
He can.
My man JT can tote the rock.
Sometimes.
I thought he was the best back coming out, and who's having a better running back year than him? Clyde is close, but where's he been?
I think if he got the Jerome Robinson first off.
He was undrafted.
Just to kind of answer your question,
He was undrafted.
he's third in the
Nobody-
NFL in yards.
Nobody knows who that guy was.
He's third in
before the
NFL
draft.
in yards.
Nobody knew who he was for the
You
draft.
just said who's the best running back.
Rookie running back that was drafted.
I think if he got the touches, it would be J.K. But for some reason, we like to give it to Mark Ingram on
We
first
like to
down
give it
for
to
2
four
yards.
different guys, but it's fine.
Well, Justice Hill don't be getting.
I wonder why.
No comment. Nope. All
I
right,
wonder
moving
why.
on. Moving on. Next game. Since you're talking, Saints at Eagles.
Bro, don't threaten me with the Philadelphia Eagles like I'm scared of them. Okay? Saints are going to win. Taysom Hill. They might even cover this spread. I don't even know what it is right now because I don't know what that game is.
Wow, he looks-
7.
Well,
Give me the Saints, though.
I'm not picking the Eagles. Barely picked them at all. Wentz is on his time in Philly's over, and Jalen Hurts' show begins. Sounds kind of familiar. And
I want to know what they're going to do with him after the year.
I think that he still has one more year before they can get rid of him, right?
That's what I'm saying. So,
So
what's the
Do
decision?
they trade him?
I think he starts next year. I think he starts because I don't think Jalen Hurts is that good.
We're gonna see. We're gonna get a nice
I don't think
sample
he's that
size.
good, guys. I'm telling you now. Sorry. I wish him the best. Young brother.
He
do
actually
things.
didn't look bad this week. He threw a pick, but
I mean, he just looked better than Wentz, and how hard is that this year?
That's a fact.
touche. Hey, Saints are the best team in the NFC. Probably we all agree.
Pick your Eagles, bro. Pick them.
This is my upset of the week. I have the Eagles winning this game
There you
against the Saints. You heard it here. I had my maybe upset with the Chiefs Dolphins, but this is my upset of the week. Jalen Hurts wins his first NFL game starting against the New Orleans Saints. You heard it here first. And to speak on what y'all said, if I'm the Eagles, best case scenario is I try to reach out to the Colts because their head coach is Frank Reich.
Frank Reich, who was
and
the
Carson
offensive
Wentz
coordinator.
should have
And
won
had his best
MVP that
Had
year.
his best year under Frank Reich.
Should have won MVP that year. They gave it to Brady for
He
whatever
got hurt.
reason.
He got hurt.
He got hurt week 14.
12.
14, if I'm not
He
mistaken.
missed 4 games.
You sure?
He missed 4 games. He only played 12 games that year.
I thought he played 13. You might be right. You might be.
He missed 4 games. That was 2017 when they won the Super Bowl.
13 games. Yeah, he missed 4 weeks. I thought.
That's what I said. You said 2.
Oh, well, you was right. Sorry. Well, bye week, it might have been. Oh, no, at the most it was 3. All right. Whatever. He should have still won MVP that year. Should have won MVP. He probably already had his bye week, so at that point. So, yeah, he should have won MVP that year. They gave it to Brady for whatever reason, whatever. But
It's cool. They got their get back in the Super Bowl.
facts. This was the head coach that got the most out of Carson Wentz. And Phillip Rivers is not the answer in Indy. He's played decent this season. He's caused
He
them
only
not
signed
to.
to 1 year, so
Yeah,
he's
he caused
gone.
them not to lose games. So I mean that's the good thing. He was the reason they lost games early in the season, but he's kind of cleaned up. But I do have Jalen Hurts winning this game. Byron, the football team at 49ers.
I'm going with the football team. They beat the once undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers. They whooped up on the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. I think this team has bought into Ron Rivera. I think Chase Young is showing why we thought could be even the number one pick. You got LeBron James shouting him out. I'm really liking what I see. Alex Smith, comeback player of the year. Go ahead and put his name on the trophy now. Terry McLaurin is potentially a top 5 receiver. Honestly, just look at production. With a terrible offense, in my
I
opinion.
don't know about top 5, but
He's
top
good.
15.
He's good.
He's really
Top
good.
15.
Though. I do think not having possibly
Antonio Gibson.
is big, but I think they can muster up enough. I think the 49ers quarterback situation is just terrible.
Nick Mullins.
Literally why I'm going with the football team. Of all teams,
The
that's who I'm going
football
with.
team. Hey, shout out to AC. His team is in first place.
His football team.
The football team.
Which is the. So I'm going with the football team because I think Alex Smith has gotten his confidence back. He's starting to
Against his former team.
He looks like
I think he's taking too many sacks, but I agree.
Their line is not
That's
good.
a fact too.
But I think he's productive enough to get it going. Although, like I said to y'all last week, I said before the game, I would have picked them if their offense wasn't anemic. So, I'm going to pick them this week because San Francisco's offense is probably worse. And they're also hurt. And I really like that coaching staff. They make those guys play hard every week, but they just don't have enough on the roster. So, of all teams to pick, I'm picking the football team.
Give me WFT.
Yeah.
For every reason they just said. I do think the 49ers can win this game, but I think Nick Mullins is going to be a quick strike kind of situation. They do have the guys to be able to take advantage of quick strike with Debo and Brandon Ayuk, who's having a really good rookie season as well. But I think the football team will find a way to win this game. Next on the list is Chargers at Falcons. Chargers coming off probably the worst loss of the season. Losing, 45-0?
45-0 to Cam Newton and his 69 passing yards.
Why did I pick?
I don't know, because I wasn't supposed to pick them either. But with all that being
Y'all
said,
both picked the Chargers?
Yep, I'm picking
That's
the Chargers.
how you gain that game on me.
I'm picking the Chargers to win this week, though. I think they'll be able to get it against the Falcons.
Oh, okay. You keep believing.
Go ahead.
Gosh,
Pick the
who
Falcons
do I pick?
then. Go ahead, pick the Falcons then.
Oh, I'm going to pick them.
All right, bet. Go ahead.
I'm going to pick them because Anthony Lynn has not yet been fired.
They said they wait until the end of the season.
They'll find a way to lose until he gets fired.
I think.
And I like Anthony Lynn.
Raheem Morris has done an excellent job with Atlanta.
Indeed.
He won't probably get the job,
He won't.
unfortunately.
Why not, bro? All right.
But he could hopefully
Just looked at you.
land somewhere as a
I
D
just wanted somebody
coordinator.
to say it. That was all.
We know why.
America.
I'm going with the Falcons. I mean, this might be a shootout. I think this might be a shootout.
This will be a shootout because neither one of these teams play defense.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shootout, and I'm just going to go with the Falcons. I think me and DC both have been adamant to not want to pick them, but I'm going to pick the Falcons. One of the few cities that is open in states.
Yeah, Atlanta don't believe in COVID.
So
Facts.
as we get ready to shut down again here, Atlanta, go ahead, get a win for us, folks that are home.
And the 2 games of the week, you're closing out the week with 2 really good, really crucial, really season-defining games.
I feel like we're both going to go, all of us are going to go the same way in both of these. I have a feeling.
I think one of them is a 50-50 for somebody sitting at the table.
I mean, that is his team.
Oh my god!
But,
We'll
first
start Sunday night. Yeah.
First we'll go here. Steelers at Bills. I'll start because y'all know who I'm picking. Y'all know I'm on.
Hey, your man's
My
look
man's
good,
had
man.
an MVP defining game last week. Yes, he did it against a bad
He's not winning
team,
MVP.
but that's what I just said MVP. That was an MVP game.
He
That
did
was
what
a
he was
game-
supposed
that's
to do
game
against
that
a bad
puts you in
team.
an MVP race.
He did what he's supposed
this
to do
late
against
in
a
the
bad
season.
team.
But that is exactly what. Hey, yo, we gotta stop saying that, yo, because if he played bad, we just say he played bad against a bad team. He's not supposed to play good against a bad team.
No, but I'm not going to praise you for doing what you're supposed to do. Play good against a good team to get my respect.
I bet if
No.
you use the Steelers, you'll give him some respect.
When you do your job, don't you
They're
get a raise
not
at
good
the end
either,
of the
but we'll get to that in just 1
I
second.
mean, y'all been saying that all year.
They not.
I didn't think they were. Okay, I thought
They
they,
can't
were. a little
run the
bit better than maybe y'all
football.
did.
This quick strike offense doesn't work when you're behind.
I'm not gonna lie. Big Ben does look like he's done. talked
that's
about
not
that.
him.
He's
It's not him.
It's not him.
It's not him.
The way that the offense is now, they don't want him taking hits. So they have him getting rid of the ball in 2.3 seconds.
I feel like he starts good.
They're doing what they did with Luck when the coach was terrible.
Yeah.
I ain't believe
But it's crazy because they did it with Luck because the offensive line was horrible. They doing it with him because it was also his injury history.
Well, him, he don't like to get rid of the ball quick. He likes to hold on to it and
Ben
take all
did that
the
a little
hits
bit this week though. He did that here and there.
holding on to the football
Yeah, a
too
little
long.
bit,
Yeah, listen, I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. Their defense has disappointed this year compared to
They
last.
started to play a little bit better.
They're
though.
picking it up a little bit, but still not that
Terrell
great.
Edmonds is coming back.
That's true.
The good thing about that is the Steelers' offense isn't that good, so they don't have to
not run the football.
They're
To save their
they're now
lives.
30th, 31st, something like that. I think coming into last week they were 25th. I think they're now 30th after their.
All I know is they're the only team that did not rush for 100 yards against his Cowboys.
The Cowboys, by the way, are giving up 170 yards per game rushing.
Yes, they had two teams that put up over
Almost
300
three
yards.
or over 3.
Yes.
I think when we looked at the schedule when the Steelers was going undefeated, I had him losing at least 2 games. I said Buffalo would be one of them, and I thought maybe one of the games down the line. This is a game I thought they would lose if they were undefeated, be their first loss. They lost, thankfully, last week to the football teams. I think they lose again this week to the Bills. Your dollar Bills. Josh Allen plays well.
Bills cover, y'all. It's 2.5.
Mike
Pick
Tomlin
the Bills.
has an interesting press conference on Tuesday.
I like to do routine things routinely.
Oh my! But I think this is a game that Steelers
29.
lose.
29, by the way.
Oh, okay, I said 30. Okay, my bad.
Steelers are going to lose. I think this will
I'm sorry.
be a defensive game, though. A good game on Sunday night, though.
32. Yeah, 29. I was right.
Bills keep marching to that 3 seed.
Yes. And then what might be the defining moment in the Ravens season, the Ravens go to Cleveland to play the Browns. This is an extremely big game
Must win.
for Ravens football. We must win this game, and the Browns are coming off a hellacious annihilation of the Tennessee Titans. They did whatever they wanted to them boys. It was a ass whooping. But I think we're going to hand them an ass whooping this week. What's the spread of this?
1. Ravens by 1.
I think we win this game, and I think we win this game by 10 points.
So here's where I'll agree and disagree with you. I agree that we will win. I agree that we will cover. It will not be 10 points, and I say that because we won the first game by 32. And yes, that was week 1, and both teams were completely different teams. But yeah, that was filthy.
First off, that put a bad taste in your mouth as the Cowboys too, though. They're gonna come into this game like we lost by 32 week 1, and the score for that Tennessee game had nothing to do with how the game went. For those that didn't watch it, that was an ass whooping.
Wait, which one? Oh, you talking about the Cleveland, Tennessee?
Yeah, that was ass whooping.
Absolutely.
Don't let the score fool you.
They definitely came back late and tried to make a game of it, and I think they're feeling themselves because the Steelers lost. I think they're coming a little overconfident. It's just how their nature is. That's how they're led by their quarterback. But Ravens by 7.
First of all, Baker Mayfield played fabulous this past week.
He did.
Shout out to
In
my
the first
guy.
half. In the first half.
He's had
He didn't actually do anything in the second half.
he had a tough 3-4 weeks, but I think they have figured out the formula. Now, I did think this was a game the Ravens would lose early in the season. I thought we would split.
Oh, you coming over?
But I do think as it's being a must-win, backs against the wall. Lamar Jackson is back. Looking like he's doing Lamar Jackson things. Like I said, it's a must-win. I think we played well with our backs against the wall. More guys are coming off the COVID list.
We play way better as
Willie
an underdog than we
Snead.
do as
I don't know
well,
who
yeah.
else is coming off. Dez hopefully might be playing this week. Hopefully. I'm hoping.
I'll get to that in a second. But Mark Andrews is back.
Okay,
Willie
good.
Snead is
Yeah,
back.
I think Ravens win a close game.
Judon is back.
Judon is back, and Will Holden, who'll
I
probably
think,
move to the
I
practice
think
squad.
Yannick and that pass rush shows up this week. Don't ask me how.
So
I haven't seen him on
Yannick
the-
hasn't played bad. He's gotten a lot of pressures. He's just not gotten sacks. Throughout this experiment,
sack,
he's
God,
reminded me a lot of Judon, where he's almost there, or he
Judon
runs
makes-
himself out of the play.
Judon makes some sort of play in the run game
Because he
sometimes.
plays hard.
I don't see
we,
Yannick
we said
Ngakoue.
we said Yannick. I said in the beginning of the season,
Can't play
Yannick could not play the run. He's not good
So
against
he's
the run.
not better than Judon.
I know. I just said I see similar rates when it comes to pressures. Both of them put pressure without getting sacks.
And Judon plays the run better, which would
Agreed.
mean-
But I never said that either one of them was worse or better than the other one. I didn't say
Nah,
Yannick was.
You disrespect Judon. That's why I said.
By saying their pass rushing is the same?
No, you be off Judon all the time.
I don't think Judon that good. But I never said Yannick was good.
Oh, okay, all right. There we go.
I think the Ravens can find a way to win this game. I think it'll be close, like DC said. No blowout, but if they can win this game, they should be
Both
able
average.
to win out. They should be able to win out.
They should.
They
Giants
should.
are gonna be tough.
Yeah,
I don't
Jacksonville
think
is
that'll
not.
be the Giants will be as tough as we think, though. I don't think
they just
haven't
play
answered.
hard and we don't.
I don't think their offense is going to be able to move the ball, and I think Baker Mayfield may struggle against our secondary because
Agreed.
Jarvis,
Jimmy. I thought this was going to be the season you played 16 games and you were so close. You were so close. I'm glad I didn't make that bet. Glad I didn't make that bet. I was close though. It was close.
I'd have took it.
And I think we can find success running the football like we did on Tuesday.
Agreed.
And I think if Lamar does what Lamar does, and that's have fun, use his legs, make some beautiful throws. Y'all got to stop sleeping on that man. He's still the MVP.
He did miss Miles Boykin in the end zone. He underthrew him. He threw it short.
Facts.
After he made a play.
He missed Miles Boykin early on too with the kind of overthrow.
What you know when he caught?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the he did like it was like a long drag because he was kind of like out and up.
Because he's so slow.
He's soft. And here's the thing: he runs a 4.3, so I don't even understand what 4.4. I don't even know. I don't understand Miles Boykin at all.
I think the Ravens find a way to win this game, and I'm excited for this Monday night game. We don't have many
good Monday night games.
Yeah, and the Ravens don't play on Monday night as much as they probably should, and Cleveland's good. I think Cleveland's on such a high that bound to lose a game before they do make the playoffs. But I guess Cleveland would be the 5 seed probably if the playoffs started today.
Let me check for you.
So
Steelers win the division. Cleveland will be the best wild card.
So they
yes.
probably
right
would
now
have a date with the AFC South winner. So they could play the Titans again or the Colts. That'd be an interesting matchup. I think Cleveland has a legit shot to win their first playoff game.
I want the Steelers to be the 2 seed, and I want us to play them.
That's what we said earlier.
I would love the Steelers in the opening round of
exactly
playoffs.
what we said earlier. I wouldn't mind that either. I mean, any other team as long as it's not Kansas City, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. So as of right now, the playoffs would be as of right now, the Steelers still have the number 1 seed.
Which would be us go to Kansas City. Oh no, we're not in the 7th seed. I think Miami is right now.
The Colts are in the 7th seed as of right now.
So we're not in at all.
No, we are in
You have
9th.
the tiebreaker over them, thankfully.
We are in 9th.
Patriots lost tonight will help.
No, they were behind us anyway.
Yeah, they were 10th, but we don't need them to have the same record as us because they beat us.
Yeah.
They were a game behind us.
Yeah, I think Cleveland, you have a good shot of possibly winning a playoff game this year, and that's big for you guys.
Yeah, they'll probably be the 5th seed, so they'll either get the Titans or the Colts, depending on how that division shakes up.
They have a team that's built for the playoffs with the running game. So
yeah, even though Kareem Hunt has kind of dialed it back since Nick Chubb has come out. That's our segment for tonight. Hopefully, I can catch up to these two gentlemen. We'll give you Rel's picks at a later time. It'll probably be in the link description below. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Promotion is free. If you want us to pay for it, you're gonna have to make it worth our while.
hey man, nothing's free in this world, even this high sports talk. We'll see you next time. We gone.